Justin Ellett. He's the owner of River City Consulting, and Chris Phillips. He's the creative director. A really talented duo, and you guys have a really exciting project that you've just put together, Battle of the Ads. We're going to get into that in a minute, but it's really nice to meet both of you.
Nice
Great
to
to
meet you.
meet you.
Thanks for having us.
My pleasure. I'm really excited to be here because this is a really neat program that really ends up engaging local high school students and introducing them to the creative field and getting them rolling. But before we get too far out of the gate, let's talk about River City Consulting and what you're doing here, Justin.
Well, River City Consulting, we're a full-service advertising agency. We primarily help our clients with logo design, web design, strategies for bringing in business, media placement, things like that.
You're here in the Richmond area doing a lot of great work, and you came up with this project, Battle of the Ads. Not the first year you've done it, it's been up and running, but a lot of fun to engage with local high school students. Chris, this must have been fun to have it roll out again this year.
It was awesome, and you know, it's so cool to work with these students, these young creative minds that give a different insight that we wouldn't normally have, and we can in then turn use that to, you know, help our business grow. And then it also helps us be part of the community, interact with the community, so it's been great.
I would imagine so, because as a creative director, you're on demand all the time with concepting and coming up with these things that really resonate. So it must be particularly energizing to work with young people and some different perspectives.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Yeah. So they put together this campaign, you rolled it out. Now, for Battle of the Ads, who gets to be part of the judging process? Do you guys do all this together, or do you work with some other pros?
Well, we have 3 judges from River City Consulting. Then we brought in CBS, and we also brought in K2 Awards and Apparel. So it was industry professionals, and what we did was the kids had to come up with an advertising campaign for River City Consulting. So we really tasked them with a real life scenario to learn more about advertising and marketing. So they had to create a print ad, they had to create social media advertising, they had to create a media plan, as well as a 30-second commercial, which is the kickoff to our TV campaign in 2020.
They'll carry this with them on and on into the future in no matter really what field they go into. I think it was interesting, we were talking before we got started about all those different areas where they're applying their talents, but yet you, both professionals working in the field and have been for many years, see where some of the areas are not yet as developed, or in the case with social media, as most young people are particularly familiar, very well developed in that area.
Yeah, again, I mean, there were so many great insights we got from the students and that younger generation in regards to not spamming people and not, you know, speaking to people in a way that they want to listen. So there was a lot of great feedback from the kids, and we put a lot of it into play.
So the competition was fierce. You had some great entries. You had your judging panel, and now you have a winner, and it's being announced right here. And we get to see it. This is the prize, right? That it screens on television.
Yeah, basically what happens is we started out with 14 groups this year, 2 schools. It was narrowed down by the judges to 6 finalists. Those 6 finalists then put their commercials on social media platforms, River City's social media platforms, and the public chose the winner. So the winner this year is the Express Agency from Millsy Godwin High School. They got 510 collective votes for their commercial, and it's going to kick off our year's advertising campaign.
All right, well, we'll take a look.
When you step into any type of industry, it's going to be a continuous journey.
There are a lot of blind spots in our lives and in our professional environments that we don't always notice, but having a confident team behind you is one of the surefire ways to do something excellently.
River City Consulting. Plan, brand, expand.
I just find it amazing that young people, high schoolers, right, are getting this far into the game, because that's a lot of fun to see that creativity coming together. It's not your normal everyday doing Battle of the Ads. So Chris, in a normal day, you guys are tackling a lot of different projects with River City Consulting.
Absolutely, and our client base is vast. You know, we have clients in the healthcare industry and the financial industry, a lot of builders and developers. We tend to brand a lot of neighborhoods.
we're working a lot downtown at VCU, Manchester, Virginia Center Commons, helping to revitalize Richmond, helping to rebrand locations, if you will. So we work with a lot of those type of clients in and out.
Right. If any company is looking for branding help, or if they're just looking for more leads, we would probably be an excellent fit.
Absolutely. And I think in that same vein, you work with clients, a diverse lineup of different businesses in town, and are working to teach them as well about creativity. So Battle Ads is right in your wheelhouse, and that's a lot of fun. Kudos to you for doing the competition again.
Thank you so
Thanks
much.
so much for having us.
Nice to meet both of you. River
You as
City
well.
Consulting, great lineup of clients right here in Richmond.
Thank you, folks. To learn more about River City Consulting and the Battle of the Ads competition, visit battleoftheads.org. River City Consulting is located at 9701 Gayton Road, Suite 10 in Henrico. You can call them at 804-447-5757. Find them online at rivercityconsulting.com or River City Consulting on Facebook.